time is 9:15. The Mayor of Liverpool says her city will do Ukraine proud after it was chosen to host next year's Eurovision Song Contest.
The show is coming to the UK for the first time in 25 years after this year's winner, Ukraine, was unable to host it.
Our media and arts correspondent David Sillito takes up the story.
Liverpool, and fingers were being crossed. The choice of which UK city would host Eurovision was down to a battle between the Mersey and the Clyde.
The city that will host the 67th Eurovision Song Contest in 2023 is...
And Graham Norton had the answer.
Liverpool. Congratulations!
What fantastic news. I'm absolutely over the moon. When Graham was opening that envelope, I was like, oh my goodness, please, please. And oh, I'm ecstatic. It's marvellous.
Of course, this Eurovision should be taking place in Ukraine, and it is now for Liverpool to prove that while it can't take place in Ukraine, this is going to be a Eurovision for Ukraine.
Liverpool's already had the endorsement of its twin city, Odessa, and this year's winner, the Kalush Orchestra, have offered their congratulations to a city that wants Eurovision to be a citywide party and celebration of music and peace. And in the bars, watching the announcement, you could see what this means. A place that prides itself on being a party city now has a lot to organise. David Sillito, BBC News, Liverpool.
Claire McColgan, the Director of Culture Liverpool, was involved in the city's bid. I think it's probably fair to say, Claire, that you're in a pretty good mood this morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm in a great mood this morning. Sore throat. There was lots of partying happening in the city last night, but yeah, we are very, very feeling the love this morning.
Can you feel the buzz in the city?
Oh, we can. You know, last night when I came out, all the church bells were ringing. There was cheers coming out from every building. I mean, it was just an incredible moment for the city. We've worked so hard at this. The whole city's been behind it. Of course, we're doing it for our sister city, Odessa, in Ukraine, and that means more. So just Eurovision is just going to be incredible in May this year from this city.
Claire, good morning to you. It's Charlie here. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence, but yeah, who's the crowd? Who is everyone we can see with you there?
Well, they might want to say themselves. They've been visiting. They're visiting the city, looking at our incredible heritage, our architecture. Liverpool is a huge tourism city, and we're here very early on a Saturday morning, and the pier head is full of people taking photographs. So it's fantastic.
Oh, well, it's a lovely atmosphere. Claire, one thing anyone who knows anything about Eurovision knows, it is a big beast, isn't it? It's an enormous infrastructure, the scale of everything, the people who are involved. I mean, there's a lot to take on board purely logistically.
There is, and in 7 months, so it's a much shorter timescale as well, so no pressure. But I think what's really interesting about Liverpool is we want to make it more than just the show that you see. So there's a whole programme that we've worked out with our communities, with education across the whole city region. So this starts in Liverpool probably on Monday, and then it will go on and on and on and on and on till Eurovision kind of packs up and the glitter goes away. But it's just the most incredible moment for the city, and we're doing it for our sister city of Odessa, and we're doing it for Ukraine, and that kind of just gives it a different level and a different meaning than any other Eurovision that there's ever been.
Claire, you know how much Eurovision means to the fans. You know, people have parties, and I've just popped onto the internet to take a look at hotels and see what's available. Hardly any available, and prices have rocketed. What's the city going to do in terms of making it accommodating for fans? Because people will want to be celebrating in the city.
Yeah, well, it went crackers last night, so restaurants were booked as well. So the second we were announced, it just went crackers, and it's great for our economy and great for the city itself, who relies so much on the visitor economy, as you can see. But Liverpool is very connectable, so if that's the right word. So we've got Manchester 35 minutes away, we've got Southport, you know, a short Merseyrail train away, we've got Chester. So if people can't find accommodation within the actual city, there's everywhere, you know, with a 30-minute radius that you can kind of be in and come in and enjoy the kind of myriad of events that are going to be happening around Eurovision.
OK. Well, that's good to know, as long as fans can get there as well. What will be happening in the run-up? I mean, I know you've got 7 months now to plan it, but you're going to have to... It's going to be like a week-long run-up at least, isn't it?
Oh no, more than that. We're starting very soon. So we'll do a whole. The schools will start first, so we'll kind of get it out to all our young people, linking with schools in Ukraine, but then also working on a kind of a whole programme around music, around unity, around peace. And that starts kind of just from the Easter term onwards, and then it goes out into our communities, and then it comes back into the city centre for the final. So there's just masses of work that will start kind of from Monday, really.
Claire, I'm rather liking you know, the finger in your ear thing. It looks a bit like you're one of those people who's going to give, you know, Ukraine 12 points, or one of those moments, you know, from the big counts at the end of Eurovision.
Oh yeah, no, I do all of that. Yeah, no, I feel like Liverpool this morning has got 12 points. You know, it feels fantastic, and the feedback that we've had from Odessa, our city, which we got last night, was really humbling. And we are hosting a party for another city and for another country, and we're really taking that really seriously. So it's 12 points to Ukraine, and it's 12 points to Liverpool, and we'll be holding hands all the way through it.
Well, that's a lovely note to leave it on. Thank you, and say thank you to your crowd behind you as well. Nice to see a whole bunch of people out in the morning. There we go. Thanks very much, Claire. That's Claire McColgan, who's Director of Culture for Liverpool.
It's going to be one big party.
Isn't it just?
Isn't it just?
You get the feeling.
Yeah. Matt, someone loves a party. But